car wash. The guy that works here is going to help vacuum.
Wowza, it is so much fun seeing Holly with here tonight. Hello, everyone.
You're muted, Kylie. Unmute yourself, girl.
Everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for us to kick off tonight. Welcome, everyone. All right, we're going to make sure we get you all muted just because as much as we would love you party people to be able to talk to us, it might get a little crazy up in here. Okay, so as you're tuning in, please let us know where you're tuning in from. We're in two places tonight. So we're live on Zoom. Hello to everyone who's live on Zoom with us this evening. Myself, as well as my lovely co-host, Jennifer Dowd. We are so excited that each and every one of you is here tonight. So go ahead and drop us a chat, drop us a comment, let us know where you're tuning in from. And we're going to get started. For those of you watching us on our live stream, we would love to hear from you as well. Isn't it fun, technology, how you can be in two places at once? All right, you guys, without further ado, we're going to kick this thing off tonight. My name is Kylie Rigler, and I have probably not been this excited to share something with all of you in 9 years. So 9 years ago, I got my start in the network marketing space. A friend of mine shared a product on social media that I knew I needed to have. At that point in my life, I was a busy hairstylist by trade. I was working nights and weekends behind the chair, loved what I did. I love to help men and women feel beautiful, but here's the deal. I did not love leaving my family every night to go to the salon. I didn't love leaving my family every weekend to go to the salon. And my husband definitely did not love working 60 hours a week. So we got our start in this space with a goal of making $500 a month. We had an impact product. You guys, I was making about 30 grand a year as a hairstylist. Some of you might be hairstylists making way more than that, wondering if I was any good. I'm just letting you know, okay? It's a real thing. But anyway, we're all over the place, right? But here's the deal. I was trading my time for money, and I knew I needed a better way. And so I thought this might be my way to make an extra $500 a month, okay? So here's what I need you guys to understand. You were invited on this call tonight because A, you have a friend or a family member that believes they have products that can help improve your overall health, right? Would you agree? Did somebody introduce you that way? I would love to know. Or B, they believe that they have an opportunity that could improve your overall financial health. Okay, so I think we're all in a place where the world is crazy, the economy is crazy, so who doesn't want a plan B? So tonight, I'm going to be sharing with you the products that have completely rocked my world and changed my life and allowed me to be full-time at home with my family and completely create the career of my dreams. I am no longer a hairdresser because of this industry. I retired in 2015. My husband retired from his warehouse career job in 2018, and we are truly living the lives of our dreams. And honestly, we feel better now. I'm approaching 40, but I feel better than I ever have in my entire life, and I'm going to tell you why. So we're going to jump right on into it. And the name of this company that we're bringing to you tonight is called Trinant. Trinant is just a French word that means to change life, and we're doing it rapidly. These are our founders. They're three amazing men that love entrepreneurship. They're brilliant minds, and they collaborated and came together in 2013 to create our company. We were founded with a focus on wealth education and financial management. And then in 2017, we added our wellness products. And you might be wondering, like, why is that? What was going on there? Well, here's the deal. In this industry, worldwide, they saw a problem. There were a lot of Lamborghinis and bikinis, but not necessarily people making smart financial decisions. There was also a lot of smoke and mirrors, right? People may be saying they were making the check, but not always making the check. And they knew that needed to shift. They knew that needed to change. And they wanted to start educating people on how they could empower them to make smart financial decisions and prepare for a better future. And then in 2017, they realized, you know what? People are not healthy, right? We're the sickest generation to walk planet Earth. We're on more pharmaceuticals than ever before. And people more than ever were looking for natural solutions. And that's when we became a health and wealth company. And then this is what the kicker here, okay? In 2018, we introduced, this was a game changer. I get goosebumps when I think about it, but this company introduced the best in class whole flower hemp CBD products. You might be wondering, what does that have to do with me? Well, here's the deal. I need you to understand that that right there showed our commitment to being innovative, to being ahead of the game, to being at the forefront of something that was massive, that was going to take the world by storm. And that was what landed us as Inc. Magazine's top 23 in consumer products and services for what we were doing in this space. Okay, so nobody even knew us, but everybody needed to know us. And we have exploded to $100 million a year company. But the information I'm going to be sharing with you tonight is really the beginning of what is about to change, what's about to shift, what is about to 10x even what we've experienced so far. In 2020, we announced our scientific advisory board, and we have an ongoing commitment to charitable contribution all over the world. And so we're also at the forefront of global expansion. You can find our products in the US and Canada, India, Puerto Rico, the UK, and now we're doing a soft launch in Belgium. And so what does that mean, right? We're just reaching more and more people across the world, and we're so passionate to be able to do that. We do have a solid foundation. In 2013, we were founded debt-free, and we bring about innovative solutions in both the health and the wealth space, and we are committed to giving back. I mentioned we had an award-winning track record 3 years in a row, you guys. And what I believe we're about to do is going to get even bigger. And we're going to be talking more about that tonight. So first and foremost, let's get into the products that we promote here in Ternat, why you're here. Okay, we bring about solutions for energy and vitality, weight management, total wellness, fitness, and in beauty. Now, of course, I came from the beauty industry. I absolutely love makeup and hair and all the things. But once I learned the power of transforming our bodies from the inside out, you better believe now I'm on a mission to help more men and women than ever feel and look their best. And so we have a commitment to product quality here at Ternat. I love that I can say we are cruelty-free, we are gluten-free, we are vegetarian-friendly, and most of our products are whole raw food supplements. We have diverse wellness packs, proprietary formulas, third-party validations, CGMP, and independent lab testing. But honestly, all of that is awesome. But my favorite thing in the whole wide world is the fact that we have tens and thousands of success stories to back us up. So you don't just have to take my word for it that these products are working and they're phenomenal, but you can see the thousands and thousands of stories of people that use these products and love these products every single day and how they refer them to others. We also have a transparency promise. We're dedicated to continuing to improve our products and sharing with you why we have the highest possible standards of quality. That's so important to us. We also have a Ternat Scientific Advisory Board. Once again, the innovative pioneers that we have on board bring a wealth of knowledge and educate on these products so that people understand why they're working synergistically together in your body and why you're getting the results that you are. So I am going to introduce you to our very first product, but before I do that, you guys, I just have to get to know you a little bit better. It's way more fun for me when I can see you on camera. So if you want to turn on your camera, you guys can give me spirit fingers, wave your hands, just let me know you're still with me, okay? Absolutely, awesome. All right, shoot me a big fat thumbs up if you or somebody that you care about has a digestive issue. Why are we smiling, talking about the gut issues that we're experiencing? More than likely, if you're thumbs up, somebody else is thumbs down because they're sitting by you, right? Is that the truth? Can we agree on that? Okay, 74% of Americans alone suffer with some type of digestive issue. And this is it, right? We have a need, you have a need, we have a solution. The very first time I got on a Zoom call just like this with my co-host tonight, she was the one that introduced me to this product. I was completely blown away. So I'm going to tell you that Enrich is one of our best selling products. It's a prebiotic, probiotic, digestive enzyme blend that's going to promote a happier gut. Anybody got a gut feeling about this? Okay, I can tell you right now that this is one of our best selling products because it's going to allow your body to break down the foods that you're eating and absorb the nutrients from those foods, okay? It's gonna optimize your digestive system. So all of you that gave me the thumbs up, I would just ask yourself this, okay? How do you feel after you eat typical foods? Okay, this isn't like a big math quiz or anything like that, but most of us understand when we're eating not that great, we get stomach aches, we get sharp pains, maybe we're not going to the bathroom regularly or we're going a little bit too frequently. Those are all things that kind of show us that maybe there's something going on in our gut. But this product alone, when you take 1 to 2 capsules just 5 to 10 minutes before you eat anything cooked or processed, it's going to allow your body to break down those foods, eliminate the toxicities, and absorb the proper nutrients. You guys have probably heard this, but I mentioned that we're the sickest generation to walk planet Earth, that we're on all these pharmaceutical medications, but a big reason is the foods that we're eating today, right? It's impossible to even get the nutrients from spinach, for instance, that our grandmothers got just several years back. And so we're excited to bring you this product, but I'm going to show you how it works, okay? So this is a pudding pack. Now, this pudding pack just simply represents those cooked and processed foods. So you might be thinking, okay, maybe it's like a McDonald's cheeseburger. Yeah, it could represent that for sure. So I just want you to go here with me and visualize this. So in your kitchen counter, if you went through the drive-through, you sat the cheeseburger on the kitchen counter next to a banana. Let's say you left, went out of town, and then came back a week later, okay? Has anybody ever done this? I would love to know if this has actually happened. But here's what I know. That banana breaks down. That banana dies quickly. Why? Because it has living enzymes inside of it. It's a living food. But that cheeseburger is another story. I'm pretty sure you could move and then come back a few years later. It's going to look the same. It's because it's so overly processed. So now think about what's happening in your gut when that happens. So this pudding pack is just going to represent those dead foods, those foods that we've cooked the enzymes right out of, that our body needs a little extra support to break down. So I want you to listen to Jeff. He's going to explain how this demonstration works.
We're going to demonstrate the power of the enriched enzymes using a snack pack pudding. As you can see, it's a solid. I turned it upside down here. I'm going to take one of these enzymes, crack it open, and stir in these raw enzymes that also have pre and probiotics. We're going to make sure this is really stirred around in here. These enzymes are designed to be taken before meals, so we're breaking down the carbs, the fats, the sugars, and the proteins, so the body can actually absorb all the nutrients from the food and help with digestion. And so as you can see, this pudding is already going through a change. And literally in just about a minute and a half, it took a solid pudding and it liquefied it. I love being able to see the products that I'm taking every day work right before my eyes. And that's one of the great features of Enrich, is we get to demonstrate the power of enzymes here.
You guys, I love this demonstration so much because from the very beginning, before I could even explain half of what Enrich did for people, I could show them. And that was so powerful for me. I remember going to Costco, and my husband and I, we bought this like mega giant pack of pudding and we were at our house, we're just stirring pudding for everybody. And it was crazy. Everybody wanted it because they could immediately see what this would do for them. And in just a minute, I'm going to bring on a testimony and she's going to share what this product has done for her as well. But first, I want to share with you our second impact product. Now, here's what I need you to understand. One of the things that Trinot has done, we've committed to, is bringing on impact products. What does that mean? It means products that work quickly. We are actually getting testimonies from a new product I'm going to be talking about here shortly. And the very first time some people are using them, they're already experiencing a result. That's how powerful an impact product is. That you're not going to have to share this or try this and wonder in a month from now if it's working for you. Many people are experiencing results right away. And so my next favorite product, you guys, is a product called Mojo. So Mojo is an all-natural Brazilian coffee. We also have a chocolate, but this is a nootropic energy drink that's going to help boost your energy, improve your mood, boost the serotonin levels in your brain that release those happy, feel-good hormones, right? People are like, it's so funny. I'll talk to people at night and they're like, aren't you tired? I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'm just still going. I start every single morning with a cup of Mojo. I absolutely love it. And I love that you're not going to experience the jitters or the crash. It's got no sugar, only 20 calories. It's also going to promote healthy weight loss. But y'all, I was a hairstylist for 10 years. I was always looking for energy drinks, but nobody really educated me on all the ingredients that I was taking in and all the sugars and all the junk that was causing me to feel so bad later in the afternoon. So when I was introduced to Mojo, I fell in love. That was 3 years ago, and I have not looked back. It is so delicious. All right, you guys, I'm going to bring on my first guest, Janine. Janine, are you there? Can you unmute yourself?
Hi, Kylie. How are you?
I'm trying to, oh, there you are. Hey, Janine.
Hi.
So many faces. It's so good to hear from you. Okay, let's talk about Enrich first. So you've got a great testimony with Enrich. What exactly did this product do for you? Like, what were
Well,
you?
I have two actually.
Let's-
I originally bought it for my husband because my husband had his gallbladder removed a few years back. So every time he ate, it would just go right through him. So I kept reading all the other testimonies for Enrich, and I figured let him try it. I showed him the video, and at first he was like, absolutely not, because he saw the pudding and he was like, no. So I told him, let's order food and we'll bring it home. That way he was safe just in case. And surprisingly, he was perfectly fine as soon as he took it. So now he takes it daily with each meal. And he doesn't have any issues, and his body is digesting the food well. So, and for me, I use it for bloating because I kept having bloating issues every time I ate. So I started taking the Enrich with my lunch and dinner, and I don't have that problem anymore.
Oh my gosh, how quickly did you notice a result? How quickly did it work for you?
Literally as soon as I took it. So it wasn't like I had to wait a few days. It was as soon as my meal was over, I wasn't feeling bloated at all.
Were you doing cartwheels in the living room? Because you were so
Yes.
excited. But that's how I feel. Like bloating is the worst feeling ever.
It
No
is.
woman, especially. Like we don't want to walk around where people think we're pregnant if we're not really pregnant, right?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so excited for you. What about Mojo? Did you experience a result with that as well?
So yes, Mojo, I take every morning. The reason why I wanted it was mainly for mood, to improve my mood, focus, and energy. Because I noticed I have 3 kids, and I work. So as soon as I come home from work, I was trying to sneak a nap in before the kids came home from school, and I wasn't getting anything done around the house. So I do Mojo every morning, and I'm nap free. I haven't taken a nap because I'm literally on the go and doing things.
Oh my gosh. I love that so much. Thank you so much for sharing
No
that.
problem. But also the combination of the both, I noticed I lost 3.6 pounds in 3 days. So I was with the Mojo in the morning, and then my Enrich with lunch and dinner. I weighed myself Thursday and I was 1 something, and then I was 3.6 pounds less on Sunday. So
Well, that's a happy girl right there.
yes.
So excited for you. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I love
Thanks,
that you
Kylie.
brought up the fact that, seeing that pudding, right? We do that demonstration. I don't know why we have to do brown pudding, but we just do because you can see it better on camera. But the good news is it's not going to cause you to run off to the bathroom. Okay. We actually see people on both sides of the spectrum, sometimes even younger athletes, kids that struggle to absorb their nutrients. We see great results with that, them actually holding on to their foods, because that's one of the questions we'll often get, especially people with digestive issues. They're like, am I going to be running to the bathroom more than I do already? No, it's going to allow you to have a healthier bowel regularity. So that is good news for everyone involved. So thank you so much, Janine, for sharing.
No problem. Thank
All
you.
right, you guys, we're going to move right along to our next impact product. This is actually our current #1 best-selling product. And the reason is 90% of our body is made up of collagen. Have you guys used collagen? Anybody hearing about collagen? So this is a type 1 hydrolyzed medical grade liquid collagen. It's called Glow. I absolutely love this product, you guys. 2 tablespoons a day. It's going to keep all kinds of bad stuff away. So collagen is actually the most abundant protein found in the body. But as we age, we hit the age of about 20 years old or so, our body stops producing it. That's why we start getting baggier and saggier and leakier and creakier. Our joints are hurting. Anybody ever notice, like there was this point where you could really spring out of bed and all of a sudden you're kind of rolling out of bed and then you're walking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, right? The joint pain, the muscle aches. This is going to help with all of these things. Also, athletes love this product. I love to take it at night before I go to bed just so I don't forget. But as I mentioned, it's going to be antioxidant support, helps with hair, skin, nails, but also your joint health and building that bone density. So these are just a few results we've seen. I absolutely love a great before and after. Again, coming from the beauty industry, I know women, guys, 10 years I worked behind the chair and women would always come in. They want to look younger. They want to feel younger. And the results we're seeing pouring in from this collagen, I don't know a lot of people that ever want to go without it. It's so powerful. I love this picture right here because this is a really good friend of mine. And I said, I can't believe that your thigh is viral on the internet. She's like, so she's a preacher's wife. She's pretty conservative, but she's also a good friend. She knows that the ladies would be excited to watch some of their cellulite disappear. So this was just her 7-day result taking our liquid collagen. Then we also see some really great testimonies with hair. People that are struggling with how thin their hair appears, they're noticing massive shifts after taking this collagen. So I'm going to pause one more time. I want to bring on another guest. Let me see if she's on. Angie, are you able to unmute and tell us what this collagen has done for you?
Yep, I'm here.
Perfect. Come on, girl. Let's hear from you.
Hi. So I started taking the collagen. It's been about 8 days now, I think, something like that. I've already noticed for those of you that go get your nails done, I had my nails dipped for a wedding, and when I took them off, like my nails were still super thin. I've already noticed that my nails are a lot stronger. I also shed a lot. My husband is very surprised that I still have hair on my head because I shed all the time. So I've noticed that when I brush my hair in the mornings, I don't have as much hair actually coming out that I used to before. But the big thing for me is I had a full knee replacement done the 24th of May. And after my knee replacement, so I did 12 weeks of physical therapy, and I was probably at about 90% where I could get around and do most things, but I still had some joint pain that I didn't have complete range of motion still. So even though I could function, it wasn't perfect. I was icing my knee pretty much every single night. As soon as I started taking the collagen, within 2 days, my knee started to feel a lot better. And I will tell you, I haven't had any issues with my knees for the last 4 or 5 days, like to the point where I haven't even put an ice pack on it. And so for it to have that big of an effect as quickly as it did was really surprising for me, but it has been a huge life changer to the point where 2 things just happened with it since I started taking the collagen. One, I sat on the actual floor at my daughter's gym the other day, and I was able to get off the floor without looking like a beached whale that was trying to like roll out of something. And 2 days, and some of you are laughing, so I know you know what what I'm talking about. So that visual hopefully will make you smile. But the other thing I was able to do for the last 3 days is I have steps at my work, and I was able to actually take the stairs like a normal person and not like a child that's learning how to go up and down. So that has been a big difference, because even though I was starting to feel better, I couldn't put complete pressure on my knee to actually like take a step. And so the joint health that it has given me has been a complete life changer for me. So it is definitely something that I will continue to take because of the impacts that it's had on me already.
Oh my goodness, girl. We're so excited for you. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love that it does so many things. You know, one of the first things when I noticed when I started promoting the collagen, I was telling women about it. They were like, oh, is it like a beauty serum? Is it something I put on my face? And I'm like, no. I'm like, this literally does everything. Like, there's so many benefits to when you consume the product just versus just applying it topically to a problem area. And so thank you so much for sharing that. I love hearing your story. And you're a great storyteller there, girl. I think I could listen to you all day. All right, Jen, I'm going to ask you to unmute your line because we're going to have a little fun here. Okay. So I didn't tell her we were going to do this, but we're just going to do that. Are you drinking Mojo right now?
Of course. Always, girl.
Okay, so you guys, I have to introduce you to my friend, my business partner. This is Jennifer Dowd. We are co-hosting tonight. We have so much fun together. She's in Hawaii. I'm in Kentucky. I should be jealous of her, but I love her so much. It's totally fine. But I wanted to bring her on before I officially introduce her because she and I have been really excited about what we're about to launch in this space. And Jen, I remember the very first time I got on the phone with you and you were sharing these products with me, and my husband and I are sitting on the couch and we're elbowing each other because we knew how much so many people needed these products. Would you agree? Like everyone, how many people did you know just right off the bat? Like,
Oh my gosh, everybody. There was something for everybody. Like literally, my mom needed something because she has, her back bothers her at 82 years old. My husband has like creaky joints from football. Me and my daughter, it's like, our skin, hair, and nails and cellulite. My boys, it's their fitness regimen. They want to build lean muscle mass. Everybody had a different thing, seriously.
yeah, it's wild to think about. And that's exactly how I felt. So I remember getting on the phone that day and we were talking about how we got to where we are. So those of you that don't know Jennifer Dowd, she is an 8-figure earner in this industry. Okay. Went from being a stay-at-home mama, wanted to get her husband home from working all the time, to becoming this incredible leader in this space. But here's the deal. She was earning $1 million a year when she decided to shift gears to come to Trinont because of the vision that she saw for the future of this company. And one of the things that you told me is they were visionaries. They were committed to finding products that would disrupt the industry over and over again, right? You saw it with CBD. You were here for that wave. I was not. I wasn't even in the company yet. But can you share a little bit about the product we're going to be talking about and what you noticed? We've talked about this purple cow, right?
Oh my word. Oh my word. Don't even get me started.
Like, how do you feel about what we're about to launch and the timing of where we are as a society, how much we need this product?
Oh my word. Okay. I'm going to go so fast, but it's going to be power packed. So you guys have to know, I had been a stay-at-home mom for 15 years. When I saw this industry, I dropped out of college twice. I was a beauty school dropout. Like my resume was really awesome. But I had 4 kids and a husband that was gone 100 hours a week running 2 businesses. And I was desperate for change. Seriously. Okay. So I want you to know that when people come to me and they're like, Jen, how did you get yourself to be an 8-figure earner in the industry? My answer is I'm not that good. Seriously. It was all about business and timing. I happened to walk into a hotel room in 2006. Somebody invited me to take a peek, just like you're doing tonight. Okay. I walk into a hotel setting. Little did I know I was about to have my $1 million hour. I see a video phone. Okay. This is in 2006 when we weren't doing video communications. We didn't even have video technology on our cell phones. And the guy in front of the room said, listen, in the next 5 years, it will be weird to not see who you're talking to, even on your cell phone. Everything is going to move from analog to digital phone service with video capability. And I remember thinking, holy crap, this guy he might be a nut, but if he's right, I have the ability to change my life. Like this could be a revolution, right? Or I could sit back and watch it happen and not be a part of it and have a shoulda, coulda, woulda moment 5 years down the road. And so I decided to do it. You guys, he was absolutely right. That technology took off. It has only moved forward since. So here's what I want you to know. Once in a while, something comes along that is revolutionary. Revolutionary means it's changing the way we do things from that point on forever. Okay. We're going to fast forward to when I met with the founders of the company, because I said to them, I met with them in 2016. And I said, I was a part of a revolutionary movement that put me in a 7-figure a year income bracket my 3rd year in this industry, you guys, as a stay-at-home mom, like crazy stuff. I said, but the one thing is that, we were trying to push our owners to find something else revolutionary. I said, if I partner with you, if I come here, I've got to know that you're always going to be open to looking for something cutting edge revolutionary, because I know what that can do for people. That's a legacy build. And they said, we promise you to always be on the front edge and looking for that thing. Okay. So I want you to know in 2018, Trinont actually launched a CBD whole flower fluid. This is right before the Farm Bill was passing, you guys. People didn't even know what CBD was. Honestly, I thought it was weed, and I had to educate myself that this was about getting healed, not high. Okay, but it was so fun. We got to go to the market as the early adapters, teach people what CBD was, offer a product nobody else had. It's our whole flower hemp fluid. And a lot of people that I love became 7-figure industry earners because they were early adapters to that. Now, I want you to know what we are getting ready to launch right now. We are launching on October 10th. Some of us have already had our hands on it. This is revolutionary. This is Harvard has done 10 years of study. Kraft and Heinz Food are the ones who actually funded this research. This is such a big deal. So I want you to imagine what could happen for your finances, for your legacy, for your family, if you could take something to the marketplace before everybody and their dog not only has it, but even knows about it. What if you could be the early adapter? What if you could be the educator on it and offer something that could literally not only change people's health and change their life that way, but that could actually change their life financially and truly build a foundation of legacy for you and the people you love who become a part of it. So what we are bringing to the marketplace, you guys, is an enzyme that actually turns sugar into fiber in the gut. Okay, I want you to imagine this. You eat glucose, right? You have glucose in the food you're eating, and in your stomach, this enzyme actually changes it into fiber. You guys understand what a huge deal that is. I remember sitting and you guys, I was researching as I was getting this information. Kylie and I had to sign NDAs. We couldn't breathe a peep of this for, I don't know, about 2 months. And I remember doing my research and reading about all the things that could go wrong when people's glucose is messed up. I had no idea that cardiac issues were a thing. I knew weight was definitely a thing. I knew diabetes was a thing, right? But I did not know all of the little things like focus. And I mean, there are so dang many things. And so I'm going to give it back to Kylie because I know she wants to talk more about it. But I just want to tell you, for me, I could not believe I put a glucose monitor on my arm before I tested the product just to see where I was. Do you know, it scared the crap out of me. That alarm was going off because my glucose was too low. It was going off because it was too high. I was like the Himalayas mountains on my chart of glucose. And I realized I have some issues I didn't even know I had. Okay. I started taking the product and everything just kind of went like this. Okay. Now here's a cool fact. Do you know that not only does this product turn your glucose to fiber, but it turns the calories in your glucose, it decreases them by about 50%. Go figure on that. So I lost 8 pounds my first 4 weeks taking this. And I realized I've had a weight issue my entire life. And I had no idea that that could be linked to me having a glucose issue. Go figure. So Kylie, I don't know what else you wanted me to share, but I will tell you that this is going to go to the world. Your friends, everybody and their dog is going to end up knowing about this. And you have an opportunity to be the one that takes it and be that early adapter and change your future forever. So back to you, Kai.
I love that, Jen. I love hearing from you. And I have to agree. So back in 2014, when I was being introduced to this industry, for me, it was a makeup product that I had never heard of before. It was a concept that was so big. Do you guys remember, if you go back and watch movies from the 90s, no women had eyelashes? Like, it wasn't a thing back then, right? Do you know that? Right. And so we were bringing a way for people to get that look at home. And what ended up happening is it was just popping like popcorn. I tried the product. I had an experience right away. I started telling other people. And that's how I made $1 million as a hairdresser that was struggling to make ends meet. It was because we were at the forefront of this revolution in beauty, but also it was where truly people could come in, they could partner with us, but with very little experience. But because of the excitement behind bringing that product to market, they were exploding and completely changing their trajectory of their whole life. I actually remember calling one of my best friends. She and her husband, at that point in our lives, they were sharing meals at restaurants. They literally were that broke. She went on to make over $1 million because I shared this information with her. And so when Jen and I flew out to corporate office about 2 months ago, we were sitting in this boardroom and we knew right then and there that we had our hands on that type of concept, but this time in health. So Jen was making people cry because they could see grandma across the country for the first time. I was making women cry because they felt beautiful and they hadn't felt that way. And all of a sudden, we're able to reach men, women, children, but we're talking tears with what this can do for people. Already, we got it in the hands of 2,000 people at our company conference this past weekend. And I'm already getting texts blowing up my phone at what this is already doing for people. As Jen mentioned, this is going to help convert 50 to 90% of your meal's glucose to fiber. It's going to reduce those calories 50 to 90%. It's clinically demonstrated to improve your gut health and your glucose metabolism. You know what's funny is I was moving in this process. My husband and I were building a house, so we had to get out of our house, pack up our whole kitchen. And I was like, I don't even know what it's doing. I'm all over the place. I forget to take it. And then all of a sudden I said, no, I need to take this with my meals. I need to get consistent. You guys, I had been at a plateau. I was actually eating really terrible. All of a sudden I got up literally after 3 days, maybe 2 days of being consistent. I got on the scale. I was down 4 pounds. I was like, whoa, like we're really seeing something here, right? My spikes were all over the place. I didn't have extreme, but all of a sudden it was just really stable when I was wearing my monitor. And so I know for a fact we have our hands on something massive. So before I hand it back to Jen and she talks to you about the true opportunity behind this, I want to bring on just one more guest really quickly, because she and I were just talking earlier today and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is unreal. One time, Ree, are you there? Are you able to unmute and share with us what you've experienced? Your one meal, girl, just one meal.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes.
Hi,
Absolutely.
guys. So my name's Rihanna Acosta, and I have been with Trainaut for a little bit. I've been taking the products for a bit now. If you've been here for a while, you guys know that I had a crazy experience with the collagen. It's like changed my skin completely. That can be in another Zoom. But today, I just want to talk about Transform. So I started it yesterday. And before I get into it, I just want to tell you guys, like, I cannot lose weight. Like, I have been stuck at a weight for like over a year. I work out like a crazy person. I cannot lose weight. I get on the scale all the time. I'm like, okay, I watch my carbs, like nothing works. And I took it yesterday, and within 2 hours, I messaged Jen and I was like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I feel like completely different. Like the energy that I had, it wasn't a crazy energy, like where I felt weird, because caffeine can kind of get me a little bit weird. I was like, I feel happy. I like feel so clear headed. Like, I feel like I want to get up and clean my house. I want to cook it. Like, it just, I felt so different. I got up this morning and I was 1.5 pounds down. And I'm like, are you like, I will just be completely transparent with you guys. I have been on Ozempic for the last 2 months. My husband's taking it and I kind of just started stealing his Ozempic. He's like, I don't care. And I know that's bad, but I was like, I will do anything to lose weight, and it's not working. Like, I feel less hungry with it, but I'm not losing any weight with it at all. And I just ordered a Dexcom monitor, because I really feel like the more that I'm hearing about what's going on with Transform, I feel like I have something going on with my blood sugars. And I ordered it, so I'm going to start tracking everything that's going on, because I feel like this could be why I'm like, I haven't felt good in a really long time. It's just, I'm so tired. Like, you know, I'll just like, I have that crash during the day. So something has just been on, and I'm diabetic. He has so many highs. Like this morning, his blood sugars were 400. He just turned 18. He eats things he's not supposed to eat. And so his blood sugars are just skyrocketing. So I've been like screenshotting his blood sugars to show like all the highs he's having. And I cannot wait. As soon as I'm on a little vacation right now, but as soon as I get home, I am going to be giving him this medication. Well, it's not really medication. It's an all natural enzyme. So I'm going to be giving it to him, and I cannot wait to track like what's going on with his blood sugars. And I know testimonies, and I'm so excited to like just see where this takes me with my weight loss, with just the way that I'm feeling, and what's going on with my son. I have a couple other friends who have kids who are type 1 diabetics, and they are just so excited to get their hands. So if you are watching and you are just sure and you're just kind of like on the edge and just don't, like, these products are so incredible. They're just all natural. They can seriously change lives. Please video to them, because this could be something that could change your family's life, your life. And yeah, I can't wait. So thank you for letting me speak.
Thank you so much for sharing, you guys. There's so many people. I did get this text. So Lisa, if Lisa is on, Lisa Festus, poor Jen, she's not here. It's not Fest, it's Lisa Ann. Lisa Ann.
That's me. I'm Lisa Ann.
Okay, there's a few Lisas, so I wasn't sure. Really quickly, if you
That's
can
okay.
just really quickly share what this has done for you.
Elevator blip. I've taken it for 5 solid days. I'm in the space of fitness, also in the beauty industry. So for 5 solid days, I have already lost 4.9 pounds, 2.5 inches in my hips, 3 inches in my waist. I feel so alert and clear and just so like happy. Like she said, it's just joyous. The best way I know to describe it, if you're in the fitness world, if you ran like a half marathon or any sort of elaborate amount, and you get that huge euphoria like at the end of it that you only get from a runner's high. I feel that when I take this product. I'm sleeping through the night. My bowels are happy. I struggle with IBS, so I was a little surprised by that one. And my anxiety levels down. So that was another big win for me. The thing I'm noticing across the board with people that I know that are taking it is appetite control. And that's huge for a lot of people in my world because they don't know how to portion control. They don't know how to balance their macronutrients. And it just kind of helps you without even realizing you're having to do it. So that's going to be a big plus for people that come on in October. They're going to like that a lot, is the hunger control. And that's really it. I just feel like my turbo button is just on and I cannot stop. The energy's insane.
Oh
Was
my
that
gosh,
short
I love
enough?
that. It's amazing. I need that on video form. I'm just going to send it to everybody that I meet. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, everyone that shared tonight. I know we went a little long, but as you can tell, we are beyond excited about what we are launching. So now Jennifer Dowd, 8-figure earner, incredible leader, is going to tell you how you can make money, honey, when you share this product with people that you care about. So Jen, let's finish it out, sister.
Okay, let's do it. Listen, it is so fun to be on here with Kylie. Like, it is not a joke. We had a talk when she was starting with Trinot. I remember, she was actually looking at Trinot, and it was so fun that we had both been a part of a revolutionary impact product. And really, that's our story, you guys. We are nothing special. We are normal, ordinary women who got our hands on an extraordinary product or experience and shared. Okay. So I want you to know there's a system in place. Our founders want to impact 1 billion lives, and we're going to do it. I just want you to know. But what we need is we need more mouths. So here's where this comes to the opportunity side. Do not miss it. Is you have an opportunity to take something very powerful for the first time to the marketplace. This is brand new to the marketplace in the last few months. This is so cool. Okay. So here's how this is going to work. You can partner with the company as an associate. It's basically like having a little micro franchise. You're actually going to get your own online store. Trinot does all of the payment processing. They drop ship products to your customer's door. Okay. It is so simple. I know my brother, you guys, he started a couple of crumble cookie establishments like in the last year. And I remember his first crumble, you guys, this is wild. It was $250,000. By the time he opened his second one, 6 months later, it had already increased to $500,000 for that one. And I have to kind of internally giggle, not in like a bad way or mean way, but it makes me giggle that people can get started with our company from anywhere from about $300 to a little over $900, depending on what package you want to come in at. You have your own micro franchise, and you have the ability to earn more money than what, I know his franchises are making. And I'm like, that is the greatest thing with all the heavy weight of franchising. You don't have to think about employees or workman's comp or having a retail space or inventory. Forget all that. Okay. I love this. So let me show you how this works. The very first way that we would pay you is through getting customers. So basically, when you share our incredible impact products, you're going to be able to make up to 30% commissions. Now, I want you to see, we also have a customer rank bonus tier. So if all you wanted to do is just get a slew of customers and go crazy, you could even rank up through our company that way. Now, I want to just give you an example because Transform is the hottest thing. I came home with 90 bottles, you guys, out. Okay. I mean, I'm telling you, everybody wants this. So if you were to share Transform and 10 people said, yes, I want a month's supply of that, that would be $260 in your very first month. If that was you brand new, going out and getting 10 Transform customers. I think that one is so easy for you to share. And by the way, we have a simple 1, 2, 3 step sharing system. We feed you what to post on your social media every single day. Yes, every single day, all guesswork taken out. right for you. Okay. Then you can offer step 2, you can order up to 10% discount codes off for your first time customers. And then step 3, you get to start making these commissions. Now, I want you to think a little bigger than just a one-time commission, because yes, this is awesome and you're paid every week on this. But I want you to think residual or recurring income, because when your customers are having such a life-changing experience, think about Lisa's experience. Do you think she's going to let these bottles run out, or do you think she's going to be on a subscription? I'm letting you know, most of your customers are going to want to be on a subscription. I know that Kylie, who is here, and by the way, Kylie, who you just heard from, is one of the biggest, best, baddest leaders in the entire industry. She came to Trinant having already helped establish over 50,000 business owners across the globe in this industry. She's amazing, leading the charge here. But I know she had a gal in her team who got just a hold of the digestive enzymes. You guys, she has been on those digestive enzymes for 36 months. Imagine if you had shared with Kylie's friend Crystal, who now for 36 months has been on an auto ship. Okay. So ask yourselves, am I getting paid today on conversations I had 3 months ago, even possibly 3 years ago? Or am I in a situation where I deserve to create that in my life? Okay. Now we're going to keep going on with the next piece of this. Thank you, sweetheart. Well, this is really nice. My son just brought me a nice hot drink. Thank you, Jake. Okay. So the next part of how we earn is the launch bonuses, because it is no joke that when you share with people, in fact, Rihanna, who you heard from, this is a real story, you guys. I met her because I went into her med spa to get my eyebrows microbladed. I sat in the chair next to her and the girls were like, what do you mean you're 50 years old and you're a grandma? I'm like, no, I'm 50 years old and I'm a grandma. There's like, there is no way. Whatever you're doing, we want some. I told them about our Glow Collagen. I sent her to a Facebook group to check it out. She watched an overview video, kind of like what you're watching right now, and decided she didn't want to be a customer. She wanted to be a business owner. She wanted to have her own online store. She already knew she was going to share it with other people. So when you share with people who decide, yeah, I want to have my own online store, understand you are now having little micro franchises in your own team. So depending on what package people get started with when it comes to their product set, you could make $100, $200, $300 just by helping somebody launch their own business. And again, those bonuses are paid weekly. Let's say that you had 3 people come in on a platinum pack, that would be $900 in bonuses. Your 10 customers, $260. You can see how we start helping you stack checks here. Okay. Now, the next way we earn is we have $1,000 rank bonus just for hitting your first position. In your first 30 days, you can earn an additional $1,000 bonus. All this means is that you've helped 3 people get started in business with their own little micro franchise. And between all of you, you have 1,500 points of volume. Now, I want you to know that if you had 3 people come in on a platinum pack, you would already have this bonus earned, and you would actually already be ranked at the next position, which would not only pay you a $250 a month bonus at that rank, but it would also set you up to start earning our Jeep stipend bonus. So at the very first position here, you can see that we offer that if you want to drive a Jeep, you want to put a Trinant logo on the side of it, Trinant's going to pay you $350 for that. Why? Because it markets for you. It markets for them. It's fun. It's attractive. And I'm going to tell you, I've had a lot of fun cars in my life, but there is no car that I love better than the one that Trinant pays me to drive every single month. Okay, so I want you to think about that. I've been with Trinant for 7 years. They have paid me over the last 7 years $40,000 to drive my Jeep that I love driving. Is that crazy? I think that is amazing. Okay. But also you're getting your rank bonus. And I just want to show you that if all you did in your first 30 days was help 3 people get started on a platinum pack, okay, got 10 customers, you could actually earn $2,760 in your first 30 days. Okay. Now, is everybody going to do that? No, I don't know what your work ethic is, but I am telling you that you have an amazing system. If you plug into and you put your passion and your work ethic behind it, we do see people do this all the time. Okay. Which I absolutely love. Now, as you share more and more, your distribution can grow. And as it does, your income grows. So let's talk about Ree that you heard from tonight. Okay. Ree, when she started with the Glow, you guys, she got an amazing result. Do you know she had cystic acne on her chin, not a joke, within and she works at a med spa. You guys, she has access to the very best of the best. She'd been going to a dermatologist. Within 3 days of using our collagen, she called me crying and sent me a picture because her chin looked so much better. Now, do you think I had to tell her to tell people about it? Or do you think she was just telling everybody about it? She was telling everybody about it. And guess what? She had people that were like, I want to have my own online store. I want to use stuff. Guess what? They had people that they shared with that wanted to be customers, that wanted to start their own franchise. And this is how you can grow a massive distribution system. And as your distribution grows, so does your bank account. Not only that, but I want you to know this is exercising leverage. This is about leverage. And if you're ever wondering, man, how do I ever get in a position where I'm really in control of my time and my money? This is it. You want to ask yourself, is there anybody doing what I do when I'm not doing it? Because I promise you, my friend, either you're working for somebody else and you're leveraging their time, or you have figured out how to be in business and leverage time yourself. Okay. So this is like leverage at its finest. I want to bring on a gal, you guys. Julie Aldridge came to the party. I mean, guns a-blazing, hit that first position or got her Jeep. I want to say probably in a few days. I might be misspeaking, so I'm going to let her talk, but already ranked to Ruby. Julie, can you talk to us about how quick you did this and just why you're so excited to be here?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Jen. Everything she just said is true. It is total guns a-blazing. So I had actually been paying attention to Trinot since really the end of last year. Now, a little bit about me. I've been in the industry for quite some time, so I have experience with other companies building large, successful organizations at the top of the compensation plan. I've even worked corporately for some of the biggest direct selling companies out there as a field trainer and a leader developer. So because I've been around, I recognize a really good thing when I see it. I know the good things in direct selling companies, and I know the things that you should avoid. So actually, in the process of being in this industry, one of my biggest dreams in life, quite honestly, was to start my own training company, which I did 18 months ago. And so with that said, like jumping back into the field, which I am right now, the selling field, it was never on my radar because my thought was running my company, my training company, was exactly what I was meant to do. It's what I was created to do. And I always felt like my calling was to bring out the best in others, help them achieve their goals. And I thought this is, starting a training company was that. But as God would have it, he had a different plan for me. And now I know from the very beginning, his plan for me was Trinot. So it's funny because my sponsor reached out to me. She's somebody I was watching on social, and she just reached out to say hi. And I said, so how's Trinot going? And then next thing you know, I'm completely sucked in because I looked at the compensation plan. I understood the timing aspect of getting involved with this new product Transform being launched. So I just joined not even 4 weeks ago. I joined this company on September 1st. And what I saw was massive amounts of people wanting to get involved doing what I was doing. So you saw the picture of what the compensation plan looks like. I hit that very first level within the first couple of days, and then I just kept ranking up from there. So now within 4 weeks, I hit that Ruby level, which is kind of midway in the compensation plan. And somewhere during week 3 that I was in this business, I was looking through the website and I saw that there was a cruise incentive trip. So I started looking at the qualifications. And when I did that, I realized that I already earned the trip. So then I was super excited because this was all within just 3 weeks of starting the business. In the midst of it all, I attended TLA, which is Trinot Leader Academy, which was the absolute best training I've ever received in my career. And that's saying a lot, given the fact that I'm a professional trainer. So I just believe that, anybody can achieve what I achieved in my first 4 weeks. Am I anything special? Absolutely not. I just made the decision from the very beginning that I would commit, I would follow the system, I would do the work, and I would understand that if a friend told me this wasn't for them right now, That's no big deal, okay? So I believe that you're listening in today for a reason. And I believe that I'm here for a reason. And you might be questioning, okay, is this for you? But here's one thing I want to leave you with. When you lay down to sleep tonight, if the information that you're hearing starts swirling around in your brain a bit and you're thinking about it throughout the night, that might be a clear indication that you're meant to be here, just like I am. So I encourage you to lean into that nudge that you're going to receive, because the timing for Trinot is perfect. The company is perfect. The support you receive here is perfect, and you're perfect for this opportunity too. So thanks, Jen.
Oh my gosh, Julie, we are so excited to have you on. And more importantly, I want you to know how blessed we are to have Julie and her talent here. It is a huge testament to who Trinot is as a company, the fact that Julie chose us. I want you to understand with her industry knowledge, both in the field and working in corporate, the fact that she chose Trinot, it is such a big deal. And so I know you just got her test. Julie, I'm telling you, anybody that is looking at this with you, I mean, they are crazy not to be trails ablazing with you, okay? But I want to talk just for a minute to a girl named Ashley. This amazing lady, she is brand new to the industry. So I want you to hear from somebody who's brand new, who got to this Jade position, Jeep qualified in like record time. Her name is Ashley Pressler. Ashley, can you come on and tell us, because you're Jeep qualified, you're at the Jade position, you don't have the experience under your belt that Julie has. What have you been able to do, and how long has it taken you? What's your background? Just a quick 2 minutes.
Hi, I'm Ashley Pressler. I'm from Northern California. I'm a business owner. My husband and I actually own a construction company that we run together, and I have 3 little kids. Dana and Ronnie are great friends of ours, and they introduced us to the business, and we are so excited just for what is done for our own health, but for family members, excuse me, as well. We're just really passionate about it, and it's easy to sell the products because they're wonderful and they work. So we're excited about that, having good quality products to give to people to improve their health. And I promoted to Jade in, I think it was 9 days.
Oh my gosh, you're killing it. You're killing it, Ashley. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. Now, we can't wait, because I know you are well on your way to Sapphire and Emerald. Julie's well on her way to Blue Diamond. I'm going to bring one more testimony on, and huge congratulations to you, Ashley. In fact, all of you who are new Jade drivers or new Jades, new Jeep drivers, let us know in the comments. We're so excited for you. But I'm going to bring one more gentleman on who's one of our Emerald leaders, and he has been a registered nurse for over 20 years. And I thought it was just perfect to end tonight by hearing from somebody who's been a registered nurse, who's worked in the ER. He's worked all over the hospital. I'll let him tell you. But this gentleman has created teams of thousands of people in this industry. And I would love for him to just come on and talk to you real quick about what, as a nurse, this has done for his family, what he sees with his medical background about how important this product is, and just kind of the opportunity he sees for everybody. So Mr. Aaron Jenkins, we absolutely adore you. Take it away, my friend, and we're going to tell people how to get started as soon as you finish.
Hey, it's so good to be here. I've got 2 of my sidekicks here, my youngest set of twins. One thing Jen didn't tell you is I'm a father of 8 children. So we found this industry not only for the products for our health, but also to be able to support my wife's being able to stay at home and homeschool the desires of her heart. So this has been an incredible opportunity here with Trinot. We've been here for almost 3 years. We'll be 3 years in November. And the fact that we actually can build 2 positions, my wife and I both hold positions in this company. So I have been a registered nurse. I'm currently a nursing supervisor at a hospital, ICU, PACU, you name it, I've done it, right? But what I've done is I've spent a lot of time away from my family working to support those dreams and those desires. And so what this has allowed us to do as an Emerald/Sapphire couple, I would have had to have worked 210 extra hours at the hospital with the pay rate that I earn. Being a nurse that long is at the top end of the pay rate, right? In order to do that for my family. So it's craziness to me that you could put in time working around a full-time job and be able to support you. You come in, you are driven, you love people, What brought us to Trinont actually was that fabulous CBD that she was talking about, because my little guy over here has some neurological conditions that has changed tremendously for him. So super excited about how that's blessed our family physically. But guys, this new product, this transformed product, being in the hospital for so long, I would say 85 to 90% of our disease and illness that we see in there can be traced back to your gut health and blood sugar balance. So you're going to see some huge results for people. They talked about this would help 9 out of 10 people. 1 out of 3 people in every household needs this product. So my father has a blood sugar issue that I am so excited for him to see how this is able to enhance his metabolic state and be able to help maintain those blood sugars in healthy levels again. So guys, you can't even imagine the opportunity that's here. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't tried it, you've got to get on board right now, because the train's pulling out, and it's going to be crazy come October 10th when we have the rights and basically the exclusivity of this product. Me personally, I'm sleeping better. I'm ramped up. My metabolism is revving hot, like when I'm using this product, and I'm only taking one pill before 2 meals a day right now, and it's been amazing. I'm gonna have to actually adjust some of my other supplements that I'm taking from Trinont, because it's got me 2 amps sometimes. So it's such a blessing, guys. But get back with the person that has invited you to this call. Share this, get them into the Make Money with Referral Marketing group. It's a great ATM group to be in. Kylie does a fantastic job leading that, and Mrs. Jennifer Dowd. You just honestly cannot even imagine the people that we have the opportunity to work with. So thank you for letting me share. I've got to get these guys to bed here in just a minute. So thank you so much.
No, I love it. I love it. So, oh my gosh, Aaron, we just appreciate your leadership, everything you do for us as a company. Just another amazing leader for people to follow. And just thanks for your example. You can see the scale of income here. You guys, you could come in, you can make anywhere from $100 a month all the way up over $100,000 a month. It's all about your work ethic. I always say the longer you do it, the better your chances are, right? But obviously you do have to put a work ethic behind it. We have a system in place for you to win. We have amazing ATM groups. We have a social media platform that is one of the best in the industry. And so that just, you can see the vacations on the bottom of the screen. You can earn 3 a year. So the free vacationing is one of our very favorite things that we do. What I want to talk to you about is how we actually get started. You're going to have a Trinont Go app that does all kinds of crazy things for you. But what you're going to want to do to get started is just decide what bundle do you want to come in on, okay? And if you're sitting here and you're like, I'm not sure I want to come in on a bundle, I want you to know I've been a part of this industry for 18 years. I've helped hundreds of thousands of people around the world. I am sitting in Hawaii. I just want you guys to know this. I am sitting in Hawaii. I wish I could just, I have a Zoom background on here, but if you could just see the ocean out my back window. I literally decided the day before I was going to come to Hawaii that I just wanted to come to Hawaii. I have 3 grandbabies here. My son lives here and I just missed him. Okay. The fact is, you guys, I've created a business where I can work anywhere that my cell phone goes. I could do this Zoom in his house in Hawaii just as easy as I could do the Zoom in California where I live. I could do it just as easy on the beach as I could do it in the mountains. And I can make my time. I played with my little grandbaby princess girl. We went to the spa salon. I got her nails done. She's 3 years old for the first time today. We had a blast. And you know what? I came back home and I did this Zoom. I get to make my schedule how I want it to be. And so if you're in a place and you're like, man, I want to own my time. I want to be in control of how much money I can make. I'm letting you know your timing of seeing it couldn't be better. The only thing Aaron, Kylie, and I did was we took a chance on us, okay? And we got in on some amazing timing. So here's the packs you can start with. You guys, this is amazing. If you live in the United States, I'm not sure how it works in Canada or the UK, and I know we have that on here as well. But I know in the United States, your entire startup is a tax write-off, okay? It's all write-off. You decide, do I want to come on the platinum pack, the silver pack, or the gold pack? And I'm going to say a little more than I usually do, because right now you have an opportunity unlike the one you usually have. The platinum pack to me, after being in the industry 18 years and making 8 figures, when my friends and family come to me, they trust that I know what I'm doing. And they say, Jen, how should we start? I say, get the platinum pack, because getting the silver or gold would be like starting a grocery store and thinking you're only going to have a dairy department and a produce department. What about the guy that comes in your grocery store and wants to barbecue and get steaks tonight? Or what about me that comes in, I want to make spaghetti. I need to go buy my pasta. Where am I getting that in your grocery store? Okay. So if you want to serve all the different needs of all the people that are going to be coming to you, that you know, you've got to have all these different products that serve their needs. I mean, we didn't even talk about half of what's here. Replenish, that little bag of tea. Let me tell you what that is. It's mushrooms and fulvicumic acid. It pulls the metal out of your body. That little concoction at night before you go to bed, I can't even tell you what it does. But my son, who's 32, called me. He wears a Whoop on his arm. He said, do you know, Mom, that one night taking that before I went to bed, just one time, already showed on my Whoop 40% more REM sleep, 20% less times waking up during the night. That's what it did just for sleep. Some of us deserve to sleep a little bit. We didn't even talk about that. So here's the thing, the silver pack, the gold pack, they're amazing. But what if you get a pack and you don't have what somebody needs? Also with the platinum pack, you're getting almost $600 of free product. You're getting a convention ticket in there. You're getting $10 off coupon codes in there. And everybody that I personally have started on a silver or gold pack, they come back to me and they're like, oh my gosh, I need to order more product. I'm like, yeah, well, you could have got about $600 worth for free if you would have just got the platinum pack to start. Okay. So I'm just telling you, I'm just sharing my experience. I believe it's way better for you to come in the door on a silver pack than not come in the door. But what I am telling you is I think if you don't come in on a platinum pack, later you're going to be like, dang, I should have come in on a platinum pack because I would have got more of the good things, right? So that said, you are going to pick which pack makes the most sense for you. And you're going to get back to whoever invited you on. And you're going to say, I'm ready to go. And I'm going to let you know right now, this revolution is no joke. It is no joke. And I would bet large amounts of money that in the following months, in the near future, you have people reaching out to you about this sugar to fiber product. And so my advice to you is be the one reaching out to all your friends instead of your friends reaching out to you in a few months. You never want to have that coulda, woulda, shoulda conversation. So thank you, Mrs. Kylie Rigler, for just crushing it as you always do. Thank you, Erin. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Rhiannon. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Ashley. All of you for sharing. God bless you guys. We can't wait to see you soon. Bye-bye, everyone.